A thin gray morning on the ceiling, light without a claim. The night recedes from silent corners, unwinding from its frame. A window breathing toward the daylight, cool along the floor. The body lowers from its guarding, and that's no more. Calm finds a way through steady breathing, like tide across a stone. Stillness settles in the open where the strain had grown. Ease gathers in the quiet hollows and makes the space its own. Thoughts drift wide beyond their outlines, fading at the seam. No sharp insistence left to circle or intervene. Controlled unwinds its careful posture, falls back into the stream. Tension thins beneath the surface, soft as steam. Quiet holds the air between things, between the ribs and light. Calm finds a way through softened hours, out of habit, out of fight. It gathers low beneath the breathing and steadies in tonight. Shoreline, rising, falling slow. Noise dissolves into a distance wide and low. What was clenched begins unlearning how to brace the frame. Gravity restores the shoulder without a name. Stillness settles in the body like dusk along a plain. Calm finds a way without announcement, without a loss or gain. Ease gathers where the weight had lingered and leaves a gentler play. Oh, air moving slow, light thin and thin where the pressure was, quiet within. Oh, yeah. A pale line of morning on the ceiling, blue leaning into white. The room unfolds without a sound, out of the night. Curtains sketch a moving current across the open wall. Something in the chest steps back, not a fall, just small. Calm finds a way through steady breathing, like tide beneath the skin. Stillness settles in the margins where the noise had been. Ease gathers in the center and thins the pull within. Thoughts loosen into open distance, lighter than before. No sharp insistence left to guard the inner door. The weight behind the ribcage melts into the floor. Control becomes a shoreline that doesn't press anymore. Quiet lets the tension lie. Break the slow orbit of air, rising, falling clear, noise fading in the background. I can't just far from here. Shoulders drop a fraction, gravity aligns, no victory in the silence, just widening lines. Stillness settles in the body like dusk across the plain. Calm finds a way through open air without a loss or gain. Ease widening in silence where the tightness used to reign. Light leaning softer, air smoothing out, breath tracing wider circles, nothing to reach for, just the air getting wider. Wash of light on the ceiling, morning almost clear. The room lets go of its last echo of what was loud in here. A narrow breeze along the doorway, cool against the skin. The body shifts from its small defenses and lets the quiet in. Calm finds a way through steady breathing like water under sand. Stillness settles in the open without a firm command. Ease gathers where the pull was constant and loosens what was planned. Thoughts drift wide beyond their outlines, fainter at the seam. No sharp insistence left to circle or intervene. Control unwinds its careful posture, falls back into the tide. Tension thins along the shoreline and slips aside. Quiet holds the air between things, between the ribs and light. Calm finds a way through softened hours, out of habit, out of fight. It gathers low beneath the breathing and steadies into night. Breath becomes a patient anchor, rising, falling slow. Noise dissolves into a distance, wide and low. What was clenched begins unlearning how to brace the frame. Gravity restores the shoulders without a name. Like dusk across a plain. Calm finds a way without announcement, without a loss or gain. Ease gathers where the weight had lingered and leaves a softer plane. Oh, moving slow, light thin and thin, where the current was. we're settling in. A faint blue resting on the ceiling, morning barely formed. The night withdraws from the corners without a storm. A window left in quiet question, air slipping through the frame. The body softens from its angles, no one to blame. Calm finds a way through steady breathing, like tide across the shore. Stillness settles in the open, where the rush once tore. Ease gathers in the silent spaces and asks for nothing more. Thoughts drift wide beyond their borders, yeah, lighter than before. No need to follow every echo to the door. Control releases at the center, thread by gentle thread. Tension thins into the margins, where it once had spread. Quiet holds the air between things, between the ribs and light. Calm finds a way through softened hours, out of habit, out of fight. It gathers low beneath the breathing and steadies into night, eh? Oh, breath becomes a patient shoreline, rising, falling slow. Noise dissolves into a distance, wide and low. What was clenched begins unlearning how to brace the frame. Gravity restores the shoulders without a name. Stillness settles in the body, like dusk along a plain. Calm finds a way without announcement, without a loss or gain. Oh, ease gathers where the weight had lingered and leaves a gentler plane. Stretch of morning on the ceiling, edges soft and wide. The night releases what it carried, like a receding tide. A window open to the cool air, curtains barely sway. The body eases from its posture and lets it stay. Calm finds a way through steady breathing, like water under stone. Stillness settles in the open, where the strain had grown. Ease gathers in the silent margins and makes the space its own. Thoughts drift wide beyond the rafters, thinner at the seam. No sharp insistence left to follow or intervene. Control releases at the center, thread by gentle thread. Tension thins into the distance where it once had spread. Quiet holds the air between things, between the ribs, and light calm finds a way through softened hours. Out of habit, out of fight, it gathers low beneath the breathing and steadies into night. Becomes a patient current, rising, falling slow. Noise dissolves into a distance, wide and low. What was clenched begins unlearning how to brace the frame. Gravity restores the shoulders without a name. Stillness settles in the body like dusk across a plain. Calm finds a way without announcement, without a loss or gain. Ease gathers where the weight had lingered and leaves a gentler play. Da 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 da. Soft daylight across the ceiling, edges barely drawn. The night recedes without resistance, becoming morning's yawn. A window open just enough for cooler air to pass. The body shifts from held positions and lets them lapse. Calm finds a way through, steady breathing like water under sand. Stillness settles in the open without a guiding hand. Ease gathers where the pull was constant and opens up the hand. Thoughts drift wide beyond the rafters, less urgent than before. No need to follow every echo to the door. Control loosens at the center, thread by gentle thread. Tension thins into the margins where it once had spread. Quiet holds the room in balance between the pulse and light. Calm finds a way through softened hours. Out of habit, out of fight, it gathers low beneath the breathing and steadies into night. Becomes a patient current, rising, falling clear. Noise dissolves into a backdrop, barely hear what was clenched begins unlearning how to brace the frame. Gravity restores the shoulder without a name. Stillness settles in the body like dusk along a plain. Calm finds a way without announcement, without a loss or gain. Ease gathers where the weight had lingered and leaves a softer plane. Dun dun dun. A quiet silver on the ceiling, morning stretched and thin. The day removes its outer layers and lets the softness in. Window open to the pale light, curtains drifting slow. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. The body lowers from its bracing without needing to know. Yeah, calm finds a way through steady breathing, like water under stone. Stillness settles in the open where the strain had grown. Ease gathers in the silent margins and makes the space its own. Move wide beyond their borders, fading at the seam. No sharp insistence left to circle or intervene. Control unwinds its careful angles, falls back into the tide. Tension thins along the shoreline and slips aside. Between things, between the pulse and light, calm finds a way through loosened hours, out of habit, out of fight. It gathers low beneath the breathing and steadies into night. Breath becomes a patient current, rising, falling, true. Silver blue. What was clenched begins unlearning how to brace the frame. Gravity restores the shoulders without a name. Ooh, stillness settles in the body like dusk across a plain. Calm finds a way without announcement, without a loss or gain. Ease gathers where the weight had lingered and leaves a softer plane. Moving, light thinning, nothing to defend. Somewhere in the quiet, the edges bend. washed out morning on the ceiling, light without a rush. The room releases its last shadow into a softer hush. A window breathing toward the daylight, curtains moving slow. The body eases from its angles more than it knows. Calm finds a way through steady breathing, like tide beneath a pier. Stillness settles in the open and lingers here. Ease gathers in the quiet margins where strain would reappear. Da 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 da. Thoughts drift wide beyond their outlines, fainter at the seam. No sharp insistence left to circle or intervene. Control unwinds its careful posture, falls back into the stream. Tension thins beneath the surface, soft as steam. Quiet holds the air between things, between the ribs and light. Calm finds a way through softened hours, out of habit, out of fight. It gathers low beneath the breathing and steadies into night. Breath becomes a patient shoreline, rising, falling slow. Noise dissolves into a distance, wide and low. What was clenched begins unlearning how to brace the frame. Gravity restores the shoulders without a name. Stillness settles in the body like dusk across a plain. Calm finds a way without announcement, without a loss or gain. Ease gathers where the weight had lingered and leaves a gentler plane. Oh, air moving slow, light thin and thin, where the pressure was, a quieter within. A pale stretch of light on the ceiling, morning without demand. The night withdraws from the corners like water from the sand. A window left a little open, air tracing quiet lines. The body eases from its angles, unnutting over time. Calm finds a way through steady breathing, like current under stone. Stillness settles in the open, where the strain had grown. Ease gathers in the silent spaces and makes the body home. Thoughts drift wide into the distance, thinner at the seam. No need to follow every echo or measure what they mean. Control releases at the center, falls back into the tide. Tension fades into the margins and slips aside. Quiet holds the air between things, between the ribs and light. Calm finds a way through softened dials, out of habit, out of fight. It gathers low beneath the breathing and steadies into life becomes a patient shoreline, rising, falling slow. Noise dissolves into a backdrop, wide and low, yeah. What was clenched begins unlearning how to hold the frame. Gravity restores the shoulders without a name. Yeah. Stillness settles in the body like dusk across a plain. Calm finds a way without announcement, without a loss or gain. Ease gathers where the weight had lingered and leaves a gentler plane. Air in, air out, like fading slow. Where the pressure was a field to grow. Hey, 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 yeah. Morning stretches on the ceiling, thin blue, slow and clear. The room grows quiet at the edges, as if it wants you here. Curtains draw a moving short line across the fading wall. Something in the chest unlocks, not a drop, just small. Calm finds a way through open breathing, like water through a seam. Stillness settles in the background of what we used to mean. Ease gathers in the center and softens every beam. Thoughts drift out in longer arcs now, losing their demand. No sharp turns left, insisting on where to stand. The weight beneath the ribcage tends into the air. Control becomes a quiet current already there. Quiet holds the space between heartbeats, between the bone and sky. Calm finds a way through loosened ground without a need to try. It gathers low and even and lets the tension lie. Pray the tide without a headline, rise and fall in plain, shoulders lower in a fraction after strain. No breakthrough in the silence, no banner in the air, just gravity returning everything to where stillness settles in the body, like dusk across the floor. Calm finds a way through open air and asks for nothing more. Ease widening in silence at the center's core. sideways, air smooth and slow. Breathe, moving without effort. Nothing to finish, just wide pale ribbon of light on the ceiling, morning belly form. The room widens without permission, without a storm. Curtains breathing shallow rhythms, silver on the floor. Something in the chest eases back, not reaching anymore. Calm finds a way through steady breathing, like tide along the sand. Stillness settles in the open, unfolding where we stand. Ease gathers low and quiet, and loosens every strand. Thoughts stretch out in longer distance, edges turning round. No sharp insistence left to anchor to the tighter ground. The weight beneath the rib cage thins into the air. Control becomes a quiet current already there. Quiet holds the space between pulses, between the bone and sky. Calm finds a way through level ground without asking why. It moves in slow and even, and lets the tension lie. Breathe the horizon without weather, rise and fall and play. Shoulders lowering a fraction after strain. No anthem for the silence, no victory to claim, just gravity returning the body to its frame. Found it settles in the body like dusk across a room. Calm finds a way through open air and makes the pressure bloom. Ease widening in silence where the tightness used to lose. Light leaning softer, air steady and wide. Breath moving without effort, no turning point, just slow. The horizon slow. The horizon. The horizon. The horizon. Da 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 da. Morning tilts along the ceiling, soft blue, slightly warm. The room expands a little farther without a storm. Curtains draw slow lines of light across the quiet floor. Something in the chest lets go of needing more. Calm finds a way through open breathing, like tide beneath the skin. Stillness settles in the background where the rush had been. Ease gathers in the center and thins a pull within. Thoughts drift wide in softer circles, edges rounding out. No sharp insistence left to echo or to doubt. settles into the day. Control becomes a shallow current that slips away. Quiet holds the space between pulses, between the bone and sky. Calm finds a way through level ground without a need to try. It gathers low and even and lets the tension lie. Silence, no banner overhead, just gravity returning to where the body's led. Settles in the body like dust across the floor. Calm finds a way through open air and asks for nothing more. Ease widening in silence at the body's core. Oh, light resting sideways, air steady and thin. Breathe moving in slow orbit. Nothing to fix, just the edges floating, floating. Morning spills in through the edges, silver on the wall. That's moving in slow suspension, like nothing heavy at all. Curtains draw a quiet shoreline across the wooden floor. Something in the chest unlocks, doesn't press anymore. Calm finds a way through steady breathing, like water through the sand. Stillness settles in the background, doesn't need a stand. Ease gathers in the center and softens where we lay. Softens where we lay. Thoughts stretch out in wider circles, losing their sharp frame. No hard angles left insisting on a shape or a name. A grip around the middle, on thread, strand by strand. Control become the low tide, slipping from the hem. Quiet holds the space between pulses, between the bone and sky. Hum finds a way through open ground without asking why. It gathers low and even and lets the tension lie. The slow orbit of air, rising, falling clear. Noise fading into distance, not dawn, just not near. Shoulders drop a fraction, gravity aligns. No breakthrough in the silence, just widening lines. Stillness settles in the body like dusk across the room. Calm finds a way through open air and gives the pressure room. Ease widening inside. faster, air leveling out, breath moving without effort. Nothing dramatic, just the way. Turn into water, turn into water. Ease the water, turn into water, turn into water, turn into water, A thin gray morning on the ceiling, light without a claim. The night recedes from silent corners, unwinding from its frame. A window breathing toward the daylight, cool along the floor. The body lowers from its guarding, and that's no more. Calm finds a way through steady breathing, like tide across a stone. Stillness settles in the open where the strain had grown. Ease gathers in the quiet hollows and makes the space its own. Thoughts drift wide beyond their outlines, fading at the seam. No sharp insistence left to circle or intervene. Controlled unwinds its careful posture, falls back into the stream. Tension thins beneath the surface, soft as steam. Quiet holds the air between things, between the ribs and light. Calm finds a way through softened hours, out of habit, out of fight. It gathers low beneath the breathing and steadies in tonight. Shoreline, rising, falling slow. Noise dissolves into a distance wide and low. What was clenched begins unlearning how to brace the frame. Gravity restores the shoulder without a name. Stillness settles in the body like dusk along a plain. Calm finds a way without announcement, without a loss or gain. Ease gathers where the weight had lingered and leaves a gentler play. Oh, air moving slow, light thin and thin where the pressure was, quiet within. Oh, yeah. A pale line of morning on the ceiling, blue leaning into white. The room unfolds without a sound, out of the night. Curtains sketch a moving current across the open wall. Something in the chest steps back, not a fall, just small. Calm finds a way through steady breathing, like tide beneath the skin. Stillness settles in the margins where the noise had been. Ease gathers in the center and thins the pull within. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thoughts loosen into open distance, lighter than before. No sharp insistence left to guard the inner door. The weight behind the ribcage melts into the floor. Control becomes a shoreline that doesn't press anymore. Quiet holds the space between pulses, between the bone and sky. Calm finds a way through level ground without asking why. It gathers low and even, and lets the tension lie. Break the slow orbit of air, rising, falling clear, noise fading in the background. Not gone just far from here. Shoulders drop a fraction, gravity aligns. No victory in the silence, just widening lines. Stillness settles in the body like dusk across the plain. Calm finds a way through open air without a loss or gain. Ease widen in silence, where the tightness used to reign. Light leaning softer, air smoothing out, breath tracing wider circles. Nothing to reach for, just the air getting wider. A low wash of light on the ceiling, morning almost clear. The room lets go of its last echo of what was loud in here. A narrow breeze along the doorway, cool against the skin. The body shifts from its small defenses and lets the quiet in. Calm finds a way through steady breathing like water under sand. Stillness settles in the open without a firm command. Ease gathers where the pull was constant and loosens what was planned. Thoughts drift wide beyond their outlines, fainter at the seam. No sharp insistence left to circle or intervene. Control unwinds its careful posture, falls back into the tide. Tension thins along the shoreline and slips aside. Quiet holds the air between things, between the ribs and light. Calm finds a way through softened hours, out of habit, out of fight. It gathers low beneath the breathing and steadies into night. Breath becomes a patient anchor, rising, falling slow. Noise dissolves into a distance, wide and low. What was clenched behind settles in the body like dusk across a plain. Calm finds a way without announcement, without a loss or gain. Ease gathers where the weight had lingered and leaves a softer plane. Oh, moving slow, light thin and thin, where the current was. Rest settling. Faint blue resting on the ceiling. Morning barely formed. The night withdraws from the corners without a storm. A window left in quiet question, air slipping through the frame. Body softens from its angles. No one to blame. Calm finds a way through steady breathing, like tide across the shore. Stillness settles in the open, where the rush once tore. Ease gathers in the silent spaces and asks for nothing more. Thoughts drift wide beyond their borders, yeah. Lighter than before. No need to follow every echo. To the door, to the door, to the door. Control releases at the center, thread by gentle thread. Thins into the margins, where it once had spread. Quiet holds the air between things, between the ribs and light. Calm finds a way through softened hours, out of habit, out of fight. It gathers low beneath the breathing and steadies into night, eh? Shoreline, rising, falling slow. Noise dissolves into a distance, wide and low. What was clenched begins unlearning how to brace the frame. Gravity restores the shoulders without a name. Like dusk along a plain, calm finds a way without announcement, without a loss or gain. Oh, ease gathers where the weight had lingered and leaves a gentler plane. Stretch of morning on the ceiling, edges soft and wide. The night releases what it carried, like a receding tide. A window open into the cool air. Curtains barely sway. The body eases from its posture and lets it stay. Calm finds a way through steady breathing. Like water under stone, stillness settles in the open. Where the strain had grown, ease gathers in the silent margins and makes the space its own. Thoughts drift wide beyond the rafters, thinner at the seam. No sharp insistence left to follow or intervene. Control releases at the center, thread by gentle thread. Tension thins into the distance where it once had spread. Quiet holds the air between things, between the ribs, and like calm finds a way through softened hours. Out of habit, out of fight, it gathers low beneath the breathing and steadies into night. Becomes a patient current, rising, falling slow. Noise dissolves into a distance, wide and low. What was clenched begins unlearning how to brace the frame. Gravity restores the shoulders without a name. Stillness settles in the body like dusk across a plain. Calm finds a way without announcement, without a loss or gain. Ease gathers where the weight had lingered and leaves a gentler play. Da 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 da. Soft daylight across the ceiling, edges barely drawn. The night recedes without resistance, becoming morning's yawn. A window open just enough for cooler air to pass. The body shifts from held positions and lets them lapse. Calm finds a way through steady breathing, like water under sand. Stillness settles in the open without a guiding hand. Ease gathers where the pull is constant and opens up the hand. Thoughts drift wide beyond the rafters, less urgent than before. No need